Hello everyone and welcome to a tutorial for an SMP friendly fast elevator. So let's see this thing in action. Click into the minecart, press the button and be transported up in super quick time. Speed is around 10 meters a second. To go back down we can click into the cart and press this button here. And we go nicely and gracefully all the way back down to the bottom and pop out. So yes, that's how it works. Let's hop into a creative world. Oh yes, this is a server. It's the Hypercraft server. So there you go, proof that it is in fact totally functional in SMP. But now let's hop into a creative world and see how to build it. Okay then, so we're in a creative world here. We've got a copy of the elevator. You can see how compact and simple it is to build, but let's actually build it and go over the finer details. So you're going to need an area 2x4 to build in, and the first thing we're going to do on the second block from the right is we're going to put a sticky piston down facing up, and we're going to put redstone on the block behind it. And we're going to put 2 blocks like this. I can remove that. And a repeater facing this way on 2 ticks. Now, we're going to place an immovable block. For the purposes of this tutorial, we're going to be using melons, but you can use any full block that can't be moved, such as obsidian or jack-o'-lanterns even. Although jack-o'-lanterns, will need to, for this first place, you'll need to put a solid block in place of that redstone just while you place it. However, let's get on with this. Do 2 melons on 3 sides here, like that. And then we're going to nestle a slime block in here. Then we're going to come around the back and we're going to place redstone on here, a block here, and redstone on there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put 3 blocks up, 1, 2, 3 on that melon, and 4 on the other 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to come around the back. We're going to place a block here and a block here, and then we're going to place a torch on the side of that block, a torch on the top of that block, and redstone on that block. At this point, we can throw a button here on the first block above the melon, or whatever immovable block you're using. Then at this point here, we're going to come out with a little diagonal of 2 blocks there. Put a repeater facing into that block on 3 ticks. Then we're going to grab sticky pistons, 1 facing up there, 1 facing in there. We're going to put a slime block there. Then we're going to put a block above the repeater and redstone on here and here. And we're going to grab our melons, 1 on top of the slime, 2 and 2, like that. Now we're going to enter into a pattern that is very similar to this one, but it can be repeated up to 6 times, identical to what I'm just going to show you. So 3 blocks on the melon there and 4 on the other 2, like that. 2 blocks, torch on the side of this block, on the top of this block, redstone on here. Then we're going to do a little diagonal line as previously, and here's the difference. A repeater on 2 ticks. Okay, then sticky pistons, slime, block on top of the repeater, redstone like this. Grab our melons, 1, 2 and 2. Now this pattern here, as I've just built it, can be repeated. You can have up to 6 of these, so you could have 5 more on top of this, identical to this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to repeat this identically a further 5 times. Okay, and then I will come back to you and show you how the pattern changes on the 7th, what would be the 7th repeat. Okay, so I will see you in a short second. Okay, so I've repeated that pattern. So if we count from this repeater on 3 ticks, next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, with all of those on 2 ticks of delay. So then what we're going to do is we're actually going to repeat the same pattern. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, block, block, torch, torch, redstone, blocks like that, and then we're going to put a repeater on 3 ticks of delay, and that's the only difference. Ooh. So pistons, slime block, block on there, redstone, and melons. Okay, so basically you can say after your first 3 tick repeater, every 7th repeat of the pattern on the 7th you put your repeater to 3 ticks. Okay, and then you go back. So on top of here we could have 6 more repeats at 2 ticks and then a repeat of the pattern on 3 ticks. Okay, so let's see what you do to finish the elevator. Okay, so pattern starts off reasonably similar. We're going to put 4 blocks on here and on here and on here. Okay, and then we're going to put block, block, torch, torch, redstone. Okay, so far so similar. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put blocks like this and a sticky piston facing out like that, redstone block on the end of that sticky piston, a sticky piston facing in against the redstone block like that so it extends. Then we're going to grab a transparent block of some type, stone brick slabs will do, and place an upside down one there. Okay, now this could be a full block, however on your way down there's a chance it might clip you, and so if you use a transparent block then you're going to be able to it's not going to be able to cause you any suffocation damage. Then at that point we're going to cover this here like that and that with slabs, just to cover it over. You could use carpet, I guess. In this corner here above this dot of redstone we're going to place a full block and we're going to place a button here, and this is our descent circuit. By pressing this button, this will power, extend this piston and de-extend this piston like that. So now we're going to load up the cart. We'll grab some rail, that will do, and a minecart. We'll put rail on there and cart on there, and we'll press that, and that will position the cart nicely within the elevator. So let's have a look and see how it works. The cart shoots up very nicely, and I've missed a bit of redstone somewhere. There we go. Try that again. So the cart shoots up very nicely, pops out the top, this pulls back to let it go through, and then extends underneath it to catch it. Perfect. Now, as a matter of usage, if you've got this elevator and you come along to the top and there's no cart, couldn't be simpler. All you need to do is stand on there, press the button and hold space, bong, and you can get out. If you come to the bottom and the cart is not at the bottom, again, it could not be simpler. All you need to do is press the button and the cart will naturally come right back down to the bottom so you can ride it. Beautiful. Couple of final points. Obviously, reasonably obviously, you're going to want to put some slabs around the front here, which takes it out of its 2x4, but you know, that's just so you can't knock the cart around. That's pretty obvious. But at the bottom, you are probably going to want something similar to stop the cart getting knocked out if you have to just jump down and land where the cart is. Now, you can't put half slabs like this because this half slab is going to get grabbed by the slime block when it comes up and then pulled back down. So that's no good. What you can do is grab a daylight sensor, which is roughly very similar to half slab proportions, but it's an unpushable block, so it won't be affected by the slime block. And that is the tutorial done. You can start constructing a walkway around here or whatever you want, and job done. This is super reliable. I've not had it fail for me yet on the server, and I've used it a lot. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I will put this world for download and put a link in the description so you can check it out. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.